With all the major content streaming services and next-generation gaming features functional, Samsung offers the S95B QD OLED TV as a seemingly perfect set.
It's perfect!
Perfect? What's so perfect?
This gadget represents Samsung's first step into QD OLED technology, and it appears to be a success so far. However, there is more to this television than meets the eye. So today, we'll explore the Samsung S95B's hidden features. Performance. According to Samsung, the S95B's OLED pixels, which are driven by quantum dot technology, produce lifelike color and brightness. Each pixel is composed of 3 subpixels, red, green, and blue, to maximize luminance, color accuracy, and durability. Truly, Samsung's S95B leads up to the company's claims regarding the advantages of QD OLED. The Samsung S95B excels by producing a peak brightness of over 1000 CD/M2 on 1% to 10% windows and over 200 CD/M2 in a full field pattern. Put another way, the S95B can show 1000 nits of content without using tone mapping. For an OLED, these specs are top-tier results.
Only the best.
The red and green quantum dot mechanism used also contribute to S95B's wider and accurate color gamut. HDR grayscale measurements are precise in tracking red, green, and blue virtually, and the EOTF maps the PQ target with high precision, which guarantees that the vast majority of information will be presented with the exact amount of brightness it's intended to have and maintain its artistic vibe. Connectivity. Instead of using Samsung's proprietary One Connect box, the Samsung S95B comes with a full set of connectivity options, including 4 HDMI inputs, 2 on the side and 2 on the bottom. All HDMI inputs support 4K/120Hz, VRR, and ALLM, with the third HDMI port compatible with EARC, which is great news for gamers. Later on in the video, we'll explain how these ports are essential for your gaming experience, so stay tuned. On the bottom of the Samsung S95B, you can find dual tuners for terrestrial and satellite broadcasts, an optical digital output, and an Ethernet port, in addition to featuring 2 USB 2.0 inputs on the side.
Which are important, but not very important.
There are also several wireless options, including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and AirPlay 2. The S95B comes with 2 remote controls, a regular black plastic zapper, and a solar-powered smart remote with a more minimal set of buttons and instant access to Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, and Samsung's TV+. Image quality. The Samsung S95B offers multiple visual settings. Excluding game mode, the Samsung S95B has 4 different visual modes for SDR content: standard, dynamic, movie, and filmmaker modes.
Well, at least you get to choose yours.
The default picture option on the Samsung S95B shows excessive blue with a grayscale and extremely saturated hues. When you switch to our recommended filmmaker mode, the S95B displays images which don't even require calibration since their markers are below the visible threshold of 3. That being said, you can very well adjust the settings to fit your viewing conditions and personal preference. According to gamut.com, with any of those 4 settings, the picture is vibrant with colors that pop, blacks that are rich and deep, and whites that don't feel flat. It's also worth mentioning that the utilization of quantum dots also allows for a high degree of precision that makes both SDR and HDR images breathtaking with outstanding shadow delineation, finely portrayed details, and natural hues. The high quality of the images shown by the Samsung S95B is reason enough to purchase one.
What else is there to say?
But if you want to compare your options first, you won't have to look very far. Here you'll find honest evaluations of all the newest and most innovative gadgets available. So be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all our future uploads. Smart TV platform. The Samsung S95B operates on the most recent iteration of the Tizen-powered smart platform, which is still a bit of a mixed bag. However, you get access to a plethora of streaming apps with services Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV+, Disney+, Now TV, Rakuten, YouTube available. The SmartThings app streamlines the installation process, and Bixby, Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa can all be used for hands-free voice control. A proactive prompt appears when an AirPlay 2 capable device is found, allowing for a simple connection setup. You can even use 2 screens at once with the multi-view option, which also includes a video call app, though you'll need a camera to help with that. When it comes to the audio experience, you can be rest assured since the S95B employs Samsung's object tracking sound technology. We'll talk more about that very soon, so stay tuned.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Gaming. The Samsung S95B is perfect for gamers because it is compatible with the latest consoles and the most powerful personal computers. The S95B, with its 4 HDMI 2.1 inputs, allows you to connect and play 4K 120Hz games on your Xbox Series X/S, PS5, or powerful computer. This is especially amazing since the latest generation of game consoles has HDMI 2.1 as the industry standard. The panel also allows for a variable refresh rate, which is crucial for the upcoming generation of gaming consoles. For those who are unfamiliar, VRR is a feature that ensures that the TV's refresh rate is in sync with the console's frame rate, much like VSync on a monitor.
Pretty much, yeah.
Turning on VRR prevents any jerkiness or abnormalities from fast movement that could detract from your gaming experience and ensures the smoothest picture possible. And that is something to be excited about, so please give this video a like if you are. Sound quality. Considering its ultra-thin profile, the Samsung S95B produces surprisingly high-quality audio, albeit its sound quality isn't quite on par with that of the company's other premium TVs. The S95B offers Samsung's object tracking sound technology. However, given the constraints on the S95B's form factor, it's not surprising that the object tracking sound technology has been stripped down to its bare essentials. That being said, all of the audio is evenly distributed, and the actors' voices are crisp and in the center of the screen. The sound has some depth to it as well. Also, the Samsung S95B TV is Dolby Atmos compatible, which means whether you're watching a movie, listening to music, or playing a video game, the Samsung S95B TV's compatibility with Dolby Atmos will immerse you in a multidimensional sound field that will make every detail of the action more tangible.
Wow, that's a lot to take in.
Quantum.OLED TVs are likely to be the next generation of high-end televisions because the quantum dots are able to create more accurate colors with a broader range of tones, while also preserving the contrast without sacrificing detail. So it wouldn't hurt to acquire Samsung's S95B, since it's arguably the best on the market now. If you do decide to purchase one, there are a few simple settings you need to make to improve your experience, and we'll cover them in the following video, so be sure to watch it as well.